They did it again. Whoever this is, this coward, this shadow lurking in the darkness, they walked right into that hospital, past security, past staff, past everyone who was supposed to be protecting Bron Breaker, and they laid him out. Again, let me be crystal clear about something, this isn't a storyline anymore. This isn't some scripted back and forth where two guys trade promos and we wait for a pay-per-view. No, somebody is actively hunting Bron Breaker. Somebody has a personal vendetta so deep, so dark, so consuming, that a hospital room didn't stop them. A man lying in a bed, already injured, already vulnerable, and this attacker still came for him. That should make your blood boil. And if it doesn't, you need to check your pulse. Who has this kind of obsession? Who has this kind of nerve? And more importantly, why is WWE letting this happen? Comment right now and tell me who you think is behind this, because I need to know if you're seeing what I'm seeing. And if you haven't shared this video yet, do it now, because your wrestling friends need to see this breakdown before the next episode drops and everything changes. But before we get into all of it, if you are new to this channel, welcome to Ring Rumble 1, the only place where we break down professional wrestling with the intensity it deserves. No fluff, no filler, just straight fire analysis, hot takes, and the kind of content that makes you feel everything wrestling is supposed to make you feel. Hit that subscribe button right now and smash that notification bell so you never miss a single upload. We drop content constantly, and trust me, on a story this big, you do not want to be late to the conversation. Subscribe. Bell. Done. Now let's get into it. Let's set the scene properly, because context is everything here. Bron Breakker is not just any superstar. This is a man built like a Greek god, trained from birth for this business, with a bloodline that carries more wrestling legacy than most entire rosters combined. His father is Rick Steiner. His uncle is Scott Steiner. He didn't stumble into professional wrestling, he was forged in it. And on top of that pedigree, Bron has shown time and time again that he is one of the most physically dominant forces WWE has produced in years. The man runs through opponents like they're made of paper. His spear alone has ended careers. His power, his speed, his intensity, there is almost nobody on the current roster who can match him in a straight-up, fair fight. And that is exactly why this mystery attacker isn't fighting him fair. Think about that for a second. Whoever is doing this knows, they cannot beat Bron Breakker in that ring. So they're not trying to. They're not walking up to him face to face, chest to chest, and throwing down like a real competitor would. No, they are picking their moments. They are striking when Bron is at his most vulnerable. First it was the initial attack that sent him to the hospital in the first place. And now, they've followed him there. Into a medical facility. Into a place that is supposed to be safe. That level of calculated, cold-blooded strategy tells us a tremendous amount about who this person is. This is not someone acting out of rage in the moment. A rage attack is impulsive. It happens in the parking lot after a show. It happens in a locker room brawl that escalates too fast. What we are witnessing is something far more dangerous. This is premeditation. This attacker is planning. They are watching. They are waiting for the exact right moment to strike and send a message. And the message they are sending isn't just to Bron Breakker. It's to everyone watching. The message is, I am untouchable. Now let's talk suspects, because this is where it gets really interesting and I want you all screaming in the comments. The first name that has to come up is someone from Bron's recent rivalry history. In the locker room. More dangerous than a steel chair. More dangerous than a championship. A man with a wounded ego and nothing left to lose will do things that no rational competitor would ever do. And attacking someone in a hospital. That is the action of someone who has completely abandoned rational thinking. Someone who has crossed a line they cannot uncross. The second angle we have to consider is conspiracy. Is this attacker working alone, or is there someone pulling strings from the shadows? Think about it, getting into a hospital undetected is not easy. Security cameras, staff members everywhere, visitor logs. You don't just waltz past all of that without either incredible boldness or inside help. And if someone inside the WWE structure is helping facilitate these attacks, whether that's someone in management, someone in the locker room playing both sides, or even someone within Bron's own circle, then this story just became exponentially more sinister. I want you to drop your conspiracy theories in the comments right now. Who do you think is helping? Is there a puppet master? Because if there is, this is going to be one of the most layered storylines WWE has told in years, and Ring Rumble 1 is going to be here for every single twist. Now let's talk about what this means for Bron Breakker going forward, because this is where I get genuinely emotional about this. Bron was on a trajectory that had him pointed directly at the top of WWE. We are talking main event of WrestleMania conversations. We are talking potential longest reigning champion conversations. The sky was not the limit for Bron Breakker, the sky was just the beginning. And now someone is trying to derail all of that. Someone is trying to steal that moment from him. And whether this is personal or strategic or both, the result is the same. A generational talent is lying in a hospital bed while a coward lurks in the darkness. That should infuriate every single person watching this video. And here is what I believe happens next, and I want you to tell me if you agree. Bron Breakker, when he comes back from this, is going to come back different. You know that phrase in wrestling, you break a man down enough times, you either bury him or you create a monster. Well, Bron Breakker already was a monster. But this, being attacked not once but twice, being hunted, being made to feel unsafe even in a hospital room, that is going to awaken something in Bron that we have never seen before. The version of Bron Breakker that returns from this is going to be terrifying. He is going to come back with a singular focus that overrides everything else. Titles won't matter. Opportunities won't matter. All that will matter is finding out who did this, and making them pay in the most violent, most decisive, most Bron Breakker way possible. And when that confrontation finally happens, and it is going to be one of the most satisfying moments in recent WWE history. Because we will have lived through this build-up with him. We will have watched him get attacked, recover, get attacked again, dig deeper, and rise with a fury that no one in that locker room is prepared for. But we're not there yet. Right now, we are still in the dark. Right now, the attacker still has the power.